Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you're Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for this weekend of January 28th through the 30th, 2022. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind that these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you are wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for the price list if you don't already have it. If you want to reach me by phone, it's a separate process, so make sure you're registered at bill per call, request your callback. If I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon for the Venus sign readings that I do monthly, and check me out on TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Page of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Hanged Man, the Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so overall energy, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And it's possible that you might hear from someone that is from your past. It doesn't have to be romantic, just maybe it's an old friend reaching out to you, someone from childhood. But it does seem like you're connecting with someone from the past. If it is not, a friend or someone from the past, it could be a soulmate. But, it's that feeling of knowing each other from a previous life. So it's familiar energy either way. I feel like you're also having to consider certain things about your finances. You may be looking at your finances or your health. I also feel that something is resurfacing as well. So there may be a need for you to get back on track with something health-wise, because it is possible that something old issue is returning. I feel like for the most part, this is more so about somebody that you're thinking about, or two people thinking about each other. And there's something that's going on where maybe a decision is on hold. I feel like maybe you feel like you are in limbo about a situation. And it's like you're needing to make some sort of a decision, but you can't. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe, you need more information. It just seems like you need to see something from a different perspective, or you're waiting for clarity or needing to have some sort of realization. I also feel that you are holding on to something from the past. Holding on to past feelings or emotions. They don't seem like they're grudges or anything, just that you're holding on to some sort of old memories. There may be a need for you to let something go or give something up in order for something to progress. I feel like energies for you could be stagnant. I'm not sure why just yet. I also see this as you having some sort of dream or premonition about hearing from someone or connecting to a soulmate. There's going to be a change in someone's situation. I mean, I feel like something is changing for the better. You also might have a visitor. Someone may be visiting you in your dreams, but they also could be visiting in reality. Or maybe you are getting ready to visit someone. I feel like if you have like some sort of dreams. They're going to be like very vivid, and it's going to feel more like an experience than a dream. That's because I feel like you're astral traveling. I kind of feel like someone has been thinking about coming towards you, but they have been playing it safe, or maybe testing the waters with you to see how you feel before they come forward any further. I also feel that you may start to view someone differently. You don't see someone like you know, how you used to look at them. You're viewing at them different. But I feel like you're seeing someone more in a positive light. You're starting to see the positive qualities in someone. I see a lot of reflection. Something is being reflected back to you. Maybe you have a different understanding on how your actions are, or how other people's actions towards you are really a reflection of you, or a reflection of your subconscious. I also feel that if you've been waiting for some sort of relationship, you're like, I'm waiting for this relationship to begin. Like, I had a dream that I was going to be in a relationship, and I know it's coming, but it hasn't happened yet. I feel that you are still like in preparation, like you are being spiritually prepared for this meeting. You and this person both need to be in alignment with each other. And I feel like as soon as both of you are ready for each other, you're going to move towards each other. Something's going to open up. An opportunity is going to open up that brings you guys together. So something is definitely like divine timing here. To me, this looks like a big divine clock. So I feel like, you know, everything is in alignment with divine timing. You might also sometimes feel like, what's taking so long, or did I miss an opportunity? I feel like no, you know, certain things had to happen along the way. Something had to happen in stages. Like you couldn't, whatever's getting ready to happen, like you wouldn't have been able to handle it had it happened any sooner. Like you had to be spoon-fed something spiritually, or just, you know, something just had to happen in stages. And it's a good thing that it did. Now, I also feel that something could be happening, or maybe like this opportunity is going to come along in regards to you meeting or taking some sort of trip, or someone visiting. I feel like within the next 30 days. Or once we move into Pisces season. You may discover that you and another person are connected telepathically, psychically, like you realize that you and this person are just connected. Matter of fact, I feel that you guys are both on a parallel path. Like everything that you're going through, that person is going through something similar. Let's say, for instance, you know, you ended up having to go to the hospital one day. On that very day, that's your soulmate maybe wasn't at the hospital, but they were at the doctor. You know, so like something's going on. You guys' lives is like, is really mirroring each other's. So you might have that conversation one day. You guys come to find out like, are you serious? That happened to me too. You know, I'm also getting a situation where someone is near you, or like you come to find out that you and this person both live in the same neighborhood, or you did at one point in your lives. Like you have been right in the same vicinity of this person and didn't know it. Maybe you went to a concert and that person was there. Maybe you were at the grocery store and that person was there that same day. Like, you guys are revolving around each other and don't know it. I feel like something is a difference between night and day. Something's very refreshing. Okay, you might be comparing a situation with a past situation and be like, this is like night and day. It could be a love interest. It could be a new job. It could be a new neighborhood. You're like, man, this is like night and day. This is so different. If you get hired for a new job, I feel that the start date is delayed, but you still have it. It's just delayed. I also feel like any plans, anything that you were getting ready to take some sort of action towards is delayed. But I feel that, you know, it's a good thing that this happened. Something serves a higher purpose. Maybe, like for instance, maybe you missed your flight and had to book the later flight. But, you know, little did you know, maybe there was a thief on that plane and they would have stolen your wallet had you been on the same plane with them. Then it turns out on the news that particular flights, so many people had their ID stolen, you know. So just something happens where you're like, I'm glad I missed that. I'm glad, you know, Spirit delayed my situation. So I kind of feel like you're being spared. I'm hearing too, someone has a very beautiful singing voice. I don't know if someone wants a singing career or if this is like just a hobby. I do feel like some of you are on some sort of a spiritual path, or something is for spiritual growth, spiritual enlightenment. There may be someone that's waiting to hear from you, or someone who you miss, or maybe they miss you. Okay, someone has not had the courage. Those of you that have a secret admirer, this person really is attracted to you, but they haven't had enough courage to come forward, so they just observe you from a distance. They fantasize about being with you, approaching you. I feel like they had planned at one point what they were going to say to you or how they were going to approach you, but they got cold feet, basically, so they haven't done it yet. Hopefully they do. I do feel like they're moving kind of at a snail's pace. I think too, someone got hesitant. Someone became hesitant either because they were insecure or something that they saw. Let's say you and this person follow each other on social media. Something they saw made them doubt that they had a chance with you, or doubt that it was the right time. They were like, okay, maybe it's not the right time for me to approach. I still feel like this person will, or they're getting ready to, but they also are, like I said, they're going to test the waters. They're going to try and see where you are at emotionally or mentally before they really come forward. Especially if it's somebody that you know. I feel like they just want to put something out there and see what your reaction is going to be. If it's a warm reaction, they'll pursue more. This can go the same for like a job market. Like you might be just putting your resume out there just to see if you get any responses. And then if you do get a response, you start to like take it more serious about maybe letting go of your current job. Someone needs for their anxiety to pass. Some sort of nervousness or anxiety is just a phase. Okay, again, I'm just getting the energy of someone that is thinking about you and they can't stop thinking about you. They want to talk to you. It's also possible that someone was getting ready to send you a message and then they stopped themselves. They were like, let me wait. There's someone that is keeping tabs on you. Also, I feel like you guys are maybe feeling overwhelmed at work or stressed because there's someone that just keeps watching everything that you do and making you feel like, man, like, what are they gonna fire me? Like, why are they watching me so close? So you might have a supervisor that you are, you know, feeling stressed about. If you are the supervisor, you are intimidating one of your coworkers. I'm making them feel very nervous because you keep staring at them or watching them. I feel like another work situation is that you catch someone looking at you and then they try to scurry away like they weren't looking, or I don't know. But yeah, I feel like you've got somebody that is like watching you a lot. You might have some issues with the baby's father this weekend. I don't know, it feels like they're annoying you. Ooh, okay, the path that you're headed in is going to lead you towards abundance and security, whether it be financially, career-wise, or relationship-wise. I just feel that whatever path that you're on, you will receive an abundance of security. There's also a need to let your guards down. Okay, you may have been coming off very guarded or defensive with people or a person, and I feel like at some point you're going to let your guards down. You're going to feel comfortable or secure enough to open up and be vulnerable or let someone in if you've been pushing people away. Also, someone wasn't comfortable sharing a family secret with you, but they're going to share it with you because they feel like it's only fair that they do that, or it's the right thing to do. So you might learn something about a family secret, including if it's something health-wise, like something runs in a family. Spiritually, I see you inheriting some sort of family gift. Also, I feel like your ancestors have been very protective of your path. They've been assisting or guiding you, especially in a love situation. I feel like they've been protecting you. I feel like they've been maybe blocking people out, or like like you can't get through, like don't bother them if you're not serious, like you're not allowed to enter this person's life unless you're serious. So I feel like they've been like blocking or guarding people from getting close to you unless they were serious. Even if this is someone that you feel like is your soulmate that you're supposed to be with, I feel like at one point this person wasn't ready for you, and your ancestors knew that. They had, you know, foresight. Or even if you feel you don't believe in ancestors, but you believe in a higher self or your over self, I feel like your over self blocked this energy from coming through because this person wasn't ready. And you could see have foresight of a disaster or whatever, something not working right, or foundation not being strong enough. But I feel like something is happening now where the tides or the tables have turned. A situation has changed. And I feel like conditions are more healthy now for a solid relationship. Any conditions previously I feel like weren't right, they're better now. Conditions are better for you to make some sort of a change, whether you want to change careers, move, or enter a relationship. Also, if you wanted to make a purchase, I feel like you didn't have the money before, but you will have the money or enough money to do whatever it is that you're trying to do within the next 30 days. I feel like somebody is admitting to having romantic feelings for the other. I also feel that someone has been sending you positive energy or healing energy, praying for you, or doing spell work, but to heal, not to possess. Ooh. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right, what additional messages are there for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? We have community. I knew it. Storm warning. When I dropped those cards, I knew it. First chakra archangel Michael and angel of balance. Okay, so I do feel like you are needing to be grounded, needing to be centered. And so that's what your focus is on. And it also could be that you're just trying to get your weight in balance, whether that's losing or gaining weight. Maybe you are also trying to get your finances in order. I feel that there's something happening that's going to disrupt your routine, or something comes unexpectedly, especially after you've established some sort of situation, you've established some sort of comfort zone. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of shakeup or dramatic changes. Now, this might be something very minute, like, let's say, for instance, you're in some sort of a Facebook group, and then all of a sudden they post some sort of major changes. All right, from here on out, no more posting this, that, and the other. You know, so I feel like, you know, there's some sort of changes in regards to a group that you belong to. Even if it's not a social media group, it might be a literal group. It could be your church group. It could be a study group. It could be a book group that you have, that you belong to. And it just seems like there's going to be a sudden change to it. I also feel like there's going to be a shakeup in regards to friendships or the way you date. I'm also getting something that's groundbreaking. Breaking ground. Now, it could be that, okay, I'm seeing something being uprooted. Something is, your security is either being threatened or something is being ripped up to be redone. So whatever it is that you started, whatever foundation that you started on, I don't know what this foundation is. It could be a foundation of a relationship, or you just started something. I feel like whatever this is being ripped up so that you can redo it. You may find out that you were starting something on a faulty foundation. I'm also getting a possible literal storm. Something could mess up your garden outside and you just have to, or maybe you find out that some sort of animal has been ravishing through your garden, and so you have to rebuild it or fix it, something out like outside. It does look like something just comes through and rips through something. I'm also getting vandalism for somebody. Ooh. Something about vandalism, and also someone who works in law enforcement. I don't know if you work in law enforcement or a love interest does. Someone's peace is disturbed or disrupted. You might have to set boundaries with people disrupting your peace. If it's not happening to you directly, it might be happening around you, or it could be something on the news that shakes your core and makes you want to seek justice on behalf of others. There may be some sort of major shakeup in a justice system. If you formed a bond, agreement, or contract with somebody, I feel like it's having to be redone. I feel too that something is happening to strengthen your foundation, not to scare you. Something is happening to strengthen you. Also, you may want to pay attention to or do some research on strengthening your root chakra, or if you feel like it's blocked, look into things that can remove those blockages. Something may also activate your root chakra. Maybe you're going to establish some sort of new friendship that activates your root chakra. I also feel like you need to check where Saturn is. It is in your birth chart, as well as Mars. Try to understand too what gives you a sense of security, because I feel like I was saying, like, your security is threatened or your peace is threatened. So whatever gives you a sense of security, you might want to check that. Matter of fact, you need to check your second and fourth house too. Things that you value, especially like your home or your home life. Yeah. He also looks like he's protecting people too, though. So like, going back to being protected, I still feel like that is something that's going on too. Like, you are being protected. even being in the middle of some sort of chaos or a literal storm, it's like you're being protected. This could even be a situation where like everybody's power went out except for yours or something, or yours is the first one to get restored. Like something's going on where I feel like you're protected. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.